The second round, when you were in Los Angeles, you talked quite a bit about Drew Doughty and his play. Can you just talk about what you saw from him, especially later on in the playoffs, even after you guys were eliminated?
Well, I mean, we had him in the Olympics in 2010, and we thought that he was at that step where he was going to be elite player. And then he had the contract situation. He came back out of the gate a little bit slow. I just saw him as the player, same player that was in the Olympics in 2010. I saw him as the same guy. And to me, he's a really competitive guy that makes plays that not many people make. There's maybe 6 players in the league that make plays like he does, maybe 7, and that's not many. And to do it, to make the plays that he makes at his age, to me is unbelievable. I don't think there's very many players at that age that show that type of puck composure under pressure. He finds the middle of the ice as well as anybody in the league. He's only 22. He knows when to join. He knows when to get out better than most guys. Usually at that age, to play with that level of maturity, you got to be 26, 27. And he's doing it at 22, which for the rest of us is a little bit scary.
Having had a month now to think about it, what do you think's what were the differences, the keys in that series?
Well, they were a goal better in most of the games, and they were a goal better because they went deeper, they went harder to the net, they won a few more board battles. They defended their net like it was the last place on earth you could go. They just did it with a sense of desperation collectively that was a little bit better. And at the end of the day, they pushed out 3 or 4 of our players, and that's all it took. And that was the difference. That was the small difference in every game. It was 2-1, 3-1, 2-1 again. But they were a little bit tougher in the scoring areas than we were, and both offensively and defensively.
Thanks, Coach.